Hey there everybody, I'm Crow's Feet. This is going to be my first Let's Play for this channel. I'm really excited about this game. I've seen a lot of videos about it. I've heard a lot of great things. I've only played a very little bit for myself, mostly just to get the controls down and kind of figure out what the gameplay is supposed to be like. But I have not played it extensively, so this is going to be more or less a blind Let's Play. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and we're going to jump right in right now with the story mode. So I'm probably not going to be talking a whole lot. I did do the beginning part, and there were a lot of cutscenes, so...
In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. It was here, on the slopes of Mount Doom, that the Dark Lord Sauron was defeated by a last alliance of men and elves. It is here that for 2,500 years the Rangers of Gondor stood watch, guarding against a nameless threat they had all but forgotten. And while the strength of Gondor faded, the power and malice of Sauron grew in darkness. He has returned to Mordor. Shadow and flame have fallen on the Black Gate, and no mortal man can stand in its path.
There's our character. And again, I'm going to try to talk very minimally through cutscenes. There's not a whole lot of talking right now. I really want you guys to get a sense of the story. I don't like interrupting cutscenes. Plus the captions are on, so if I accidentally start talking during a cutscene or you guys don't know what's going on, at least you can read it there. So this is mostly just tutorials right at the beginning here.
That is a perfect swing for killing chicken. Wouldn't want to hurt you. It'll take a lot more than that. Dear Hyle, the mighty chicken killer. Come on. Come on. Show your father what you have, huh?
So there's our son, and we'll meet our wife in a little bit. Right now it's just combat training. I'm going to try to run through this relatively quickly. It's pretty straightforward. Just countering, very similar to the combat system in Batman and Assassin's Creed. Very similar.
Parry, son. Don't forget to block.
So now I'm just gonna beat the crap out of my son with this sword. He's not gonna block at all.
Your enemy will not always be as he appears.
Easy, son. You're not a soldier yet. I'll have your guts.
Now we get to kill some orcs. Or Uruks.
I'm all right.
Right trigger and X to kill a downed enemy.
My blade shall rest in your throat.
Dear Hyle, remember your training.
And backstab him a bunch of times. I actually really like the combat of this game. It's pretty brutal, which is really awesome to watch. You get a lot of awesome combat maneuvers.
Remember, son, lunge deep and cut deeper.
These orcs are much stronger than any we've ever seen.
They're not orcs, they're orcs. They're far worse. There's too many. Go find your mother. Go find your mother. Keep her safe. I'll be right behind you. Go. Am I dead?
You are banished from death.
Kind of a cool transition they have between the past, the combat area, and then the ethereal world that we see. And I believe this is the stealth part. Yeah, this is the stealth training section.
White and blue, but on your road, let's not forget the love I have for you.
You have to stealth kiss your wife.
Happy anniversary, my love.
Alien, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor.
Did you talk to my father?
Yes, I did. And nothing has changed. He's still very stubborn.
I say we go anyway.
Dear, I will not come willingly.
There must be a better life than this.
Not now. But soon.
I'm just so tired of hiding here, Talion.
Shh. We must hide now, or we are both dead. Come on.
So, what I've played, I haven't had her father incorporated into the story. I assume he's going to come in a little later because they did mention him just now.
We should have left when we had the chance.
Don't move. I'll clear a path.
But again, I'm not sure. I didn't get super far.
Stealth is my only advantage.
Wait till your black flame stinks of dark flesh.
Really, really loud stealth kills. Just letting those guys drop to the floor.
Put the sword down, Ranger. The Black Hand wants him alive! Take her! He will live.
He will live with a concussion.
Father! I'm right here, son. I'm right here. Shirkush Adhaskushu. Kantya Pakuriza. Nakiza. Yorith.
We'll be together, my love. Soon. Forever.
Guralmo Shirkush Adhaskushu. Kantya Pakuriza. Gul Nanakizak. Guralmo Shirkush Adhaskushu. Kantya Pakuriza. Gul Nanakizak.
See for yourself.
Mordor.
Now do you believe me, Ranger?
What has happened to me?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. Curse binds us together within the walls of Ardar.
If what you say is true, then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron.
There you go. I'm hoping there's less cutscenes in the future, in future videos. But for now, we're gonna have to sit tight.
This looks familiar.
Calian killed a nobleman, Yorith. His life now belongs to Gondor.
Father, if you turn my love in, I shall swear I killed Lord Asgore when he attacked me. We shall both sacrifice our lives to Gondor.
To get a little bit of backstory in the loading screens. Alright, so more tutorials. This is the fast travel part of the game that teaches you about, you get like these kind of ghostly towers that give you fast travel points to go to get around quicker. Alright, so let's keep on trucking. So we're gonna jump off the ledge now. Boom. So now we're gonna do some regular combat.
We missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
Some more bow training.
You will suffer for what you've done! The Black Hand!
Alright, pretty straightforward. And off the edge. So now we do a bit of interrogation here. And that's pretty cool.
Go back to him.
They don't really give you the full story. They just sort of give you bits at a time, which is cool. You discover more as you go. And then you go back and you're like, oh, so that's what they were talking about. So we'll grab him and we'll interrogate him.
Do not resist! What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
He is a fiend. Made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had. Swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimu the slaver.
Okay, these captains of Sauron's army, they appear as shadows because I don't know their identities. By interrogating enemies, you can uncover valuable information about these captains. So we're going to identify this guy. Gimub the Slaver. I'm not going to read everything. This is just a little bit about their power level. Again, with what I've played, they haven't talked too much about power levels. I saw a guy with level 10 and I beat him relatively easily. I think it's mostly just how much they award you after defeating them, but I'm not sure. So we're going to mark him as our target and go hunt his ass down.
That is where we have to go.
If one can trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
It's a good way to get information. Alright. Gold icons advance the story. Red icons are display power struggles between Uruks. White icons are side missions. Slaver, Spirit of Mordor. Maybe we'll go to Spirit of Mordor. Learn a bit about Uruk society and how their power struggles work.
The world has changed. Nothing makes sense.
Nothing has changed. This is how it will be. The future and the past are linked in darkness.
Tutorial awareness. Yellow, disturbance, and red. They are aware of me. Fairly straightforward.
Let's go find the slave. His mind may provide answers.
So this is really cool. You can just sort of take their energy or something. I don't know what it does. Honestly, it just looks really cool. So we'll kick these guys' asses, and we'll go move on a little bit. I really do enjoy the combat in this. It takes a lot of timing. I assume it's going to get a lot more difficult later on. Well, that was fun. The combat takes, I don't know, it's an alright amount of time. I mean, it's not like Assassin's Creed where you just sort of insta-kill everyone. Oh, that's not right. But, so far it's not too difficult. I really like to compare it to Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, all those games. It's very similar to that. They even have those double counters that you do later, so more than one guy counters or attacks you, and you have to counter both of them, and that looks cool. No hit there. So far, I haven't really had any issues with combat other than when there's an archer, because you can't really block his arrows particularly well when you got a bunch of other guys swinging swords and other sharp objects at you. I'm probably gonna finish up here soon. I might do that mission after, get all this intro crap out of the way, and then we can actually get into some more interesting stuff. That should be the last guy. All right. So yeah, a lot of head stabbing, a lot of dismemberment, all that good stuff. So actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this this story really quickly, and then we'll probably cut here, and then I'll record some more. But put that in a different video. Hey guys, I decided to actually cut here. The video ended up going way longer than I wanted it to, so I decided to cut it in half so you can watch me do the quest that I said I was going to do in the next video. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun too. See you next time.